Yeah, man. I think I should get a Sony Alpha 1 for review. What do you think?
Why? That camera is like $6,500. The Canon EOS R5 is much better.
How so?
It have 8K. It's only $3,900. Canon also have the better color science. You know that.
Dude, but beyond video, like the Sony Alpha 1 can do 30 frames per second at 50 megapixels. Canon doesn't have anything that could do that.
But the mechanical shutter only do the 10 frame per second. It don't do the 30 frame per second mechanical.
But the Alpha 1 has like a beast electronic shutter. It can do 1/200 of a second flash sync. It has no distortion. It handles the flickering issue like a champ. And you could even adjust the shutter speed to minute amounts for flickering. So it is essentially an electronic shutter that performs like a freaking mechanical shutter.
But can it do the 8K internal?
I'm pretty sure the Alpha 1 can't do RAW internally, but from what I've seen, I think it does it externally, which is fine if you want that option. But clearly, it has been marketed for photography because the record button layout is not like the A7S III, and the screen is a tilt-out screen, not a flip-out screen, so it is definitely specifically made for professional photography, such as sports, wildlife, things that pay a shit ton of money.
But it do $6,500. That's too much. That's too much money.
I mean, if you're a professional photographer for the NFL, $6,500 is chump change.
But Canon have better lens. You know Canon have better lens.
Maybe you could argue that the EF mount glass from Canon is better than E mount glass from Sony, but RF glass are good. They just not many of them out there. You have like what, 3 or 4 lenses to choose from versus there's a ton of E mount native glass. You could argue that the available E mount prime lenses are way better than the Zoom RF lenses in terms of quality, size, whatever.
But you can adapt the EF lens from the Canon. You can adapt all that lens.
I don't know, man. Adapted EF glass to RF mount has been seen to not perform as well as a native RF or just native glass in general to the mount. So, and I think as a sports photographer, you would want that autofocus to be like legit every single time. And you just can't sacrifice slight autofocus slowdowns or misses because of an adapted lens. You definitely want a native mount lens, which is why the Sony E-mount system is perfect because there's a ton of lenses, they're all native, and the autofocus should have no issues.
Canon color science much better.
Bro, like, color crap is just straight subjective.
No, Canon color science is proven by science. That's why it's called color science. It is proved by science.
Nah, bro, like actually, if you want to talk about science, I think the Sony colors have been proven to be more accurate.
Acura? I think the Lexus much better than the Acura.
No, I said accurate, not Acura. Accurate.
Yet Acura, like the Acura Integra with the muffler and the Vogue wheel and the neon light, that's a very nice car. But the Lexus is too better.
Never mind, bro. You know, actually, come to think of it, I think the Alpha 1 doesn't even compete with R5. It's not made to compete against the R5. It actually probably competes more with the 1DX Mark III because it is a high-speed photography camera for sports, wildlife, and other professional photography that requires high speed. It just happens to be able to do 8K just like an R5 and just like a 1DX Mark III. However, it is 50 megapixels. There is nothing on the market that could do over 20 frames per second at a staggering 50 megapixels. You can argue about the electronic shutter versus mechanical shutter, but what Sony is advertising is this electronic shutter performs like a mechanical shutter in terms of distortion, flickering, etc. without the noise. It could be completely silent. So in my opinion, for $6,500, sports camera, wildlife camera is a straight up high speed baller photography beast. $6,500 is a complete steal.
But the color science is still better on the Canon.
Enough with the color science bullshit, bro. For real, just stop it with that crap.
Hey, don't talk like that. That's not nice.
Canon is trash.
That Sony is trash asshole.
What you call me? Remember, I hired you without documentation to help you get a green card. I can easily call up ICE and they'll be having you on those hot, humid Vietnamese rice patties by tomorrow. Hot and humid, like your Canon EOS R5 after 3 minutes of 8K recording. You better get your facts right. Show me some respect.
Man, you are asshole, man. You big asshole.
Bro, again with the disrespect. If it wasn't for me, you would be still doing manicures at Tammy Nail. Not nails, Tammy Nail for under the table cash. So you better, set yourself straight. I've had enough of that.
I do a lot for you, you know that? If not for me, you have no subscribe. No one subscribe you.
What?
Oh, yet I am the only reason why you have the subscribe. If not for me, you have zero. You have no subscriber. Everyone like me, no one like you. You a douchebag, you asshole.
Duh, I can't believe I'm even sitting here and taking this bullcrap from you right now. I do not have to take this trash from you.
No, man. I had enough of you.
Go upstairs and finish cooking rice for dinner. I've had enough of you today. Just go upstairs and cook some rice right now.
No.
Go now, or you're sleeping in the cold ass garage tonight. And the only heat source you're gonna have is from your EOS R5. So you better get that EOS R5 turned up now. It'll probably heat up in about 5 minutes for you. You're gonna sleep outside in the garage. No rice. So you better go upstairs now.
Đủ má con cặc.